Hello everyone. Good morning, sunshines. Y'all, I'm a wild woman yesterday on here live, just a jibber jabbering, and had no sound. Sorry about that. Y'all, it happens. I don't know what happened, but it happened, and I'm sorry. Be sure and let me know when you hop on. I was going to grab a piece of cardboard to paint on. Y'all, I am going to be making over a wreath today, a spring wreath. That's from another project. But be sure and let me know when you hop on. We're going to be working on a bunny. I don't think they're just for Easter. I think they're for all spring. And guys, this is a newer cutout, and it does come with a stand. So you'll get a stand that you can stand it up if you just want to use it like that, maybe in a centerpiece on your table. One side does have etching for whiskers and the nose and the eyes, but I'm going to be using the back side. It's a great thing about these. Most of them you can use both sides, but I just want the illusion of a bunny because I'm also going to be using a transfer, Stay Wild, but I'm just using the flower part of it because I just kind of wanted to keep it a little bit simple. Anyhow, I don't know. I keep trying to decide on a bow, colors for the bow. I can't make a decision. I don't know what color the bow is going to be. It's just going to happen, and I might do it, and I might not like it, and so I might have to start over. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. Guys, there's no word today. The link should be showing up on the live. If not, if you need help, I can send you that. Just let me know. I hope you can hear me today, unlike yesterday. But I'm just going to start by painting the bunny. I think I want to just do him white. And then I think I'm going to do the flowers. And I'm sure I don't say this right, but I'm going to say it like a country southern girl, peony. I'm sure it's not right. Hi, Connie. Guys, also, thank you so much for sprinkling. And I wanted to let you know that I'm going to be picking a winner from people who share. Hi, Ray. Thank you so much for watching, guys. So y'all get to sprinkling and sharing and commenting. And I'm going to pick a winner sometime. I'll probably pick one later. This evening, maybe. So what's everybody up to on this beautiful Saturday morning? Y'all, it's so pretty here. Stella has a visitation with her biological mom this morning. First one she's had in, I think, 3 weeks. So she's there. And Locke is hanging out with his best friend, Walker, and his mom for a little while. They're wanting to play and stuff, so anyhow, I just put some tape down just to hold my bunny still while I'm painting. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start by using white, and I'm just going to paint. I need to add a little bit of water to that. But I'm just going to paint the bunny solid white. Hey, Deborah. Thanks so much for the stars, guys. I really appreciate that. But y'all, more than anything, I appreciate y'all just being on here, choosing to spend some time with me, because you could be spending time anywhere you want. But, so today I actually looked at the weather, and it's supposed to be in the 70s. We usually have a lot of false springs. Hey, Teresa. But y'all, share me out. I'm going to pick a winner. If you don't know me, my name is Jenny. I'm Debbie's daughter. And I tend to go overboard with paint. I tend to go overboard with lots of stuff. Do y'all? I get too much. I do that in my thoughts too. I get too much going on in my head. But we're just gonna, and I have never, like I've used the patterns and stuff before, but I've never just used like a piece of a transfer like this. So hopefully it comes out good. If it doesn't, we can sand it down and paint over it again. Or we can forget this side and move on to the other side. Lots of options, guys. Lots and lots of options. I am going to, well, I must have thrown the dryer down on the floor yesterday because I was like, where's the dryer? It wasn't hanging. So it must have fallen off. Hey, Joanna. Thank you, Ray. I love y'all. Look, I just feel like we're all one big happy family. Also, I feel like do I look orange on here? I don't even have any foundation on to be turning myself orange. But I feel like I kind of look like a Oompa Loompa. A little orange in color. And I don't think I really am. And I don't, if I'm using a filter, I do not mean to be. But really, all I have on is a little bit of blush and mascara. I've kind of gotten a little bit lazy with my makeup. And mascara. But I don't know if you can see that close. I don't feel like the cameras are close enough you can count my pores today. Sometimes I get them a little close. And I almost, thanks so much for sprinkling, guys. Sprinkle, share, do your thing, and I'm going to pick a winner. And I'm going to send some gifties. I don't know what they're going to be yet because I just spur of the moment, like right now, spur of the moment, decided that I should do that. Hey, Renee. Do y'all have fun Saturday plans? It would be a great day for the park. Hey, Belinda. So happy to see you. Great day for the park or the zoo. I did see where our zoo, and I'm sure that I'm not going to say this right either. It may be the lighting. Do I look orange on the screen? Or it could be in here. I don't know. I'm really not orange. Not that orange is a bad color. I do love orange, but just not for my skin. And I don't eat a lot of carrots. Because I hear, like, if you eat an excess of a large amount of carrots, that whatever the chemical in them is that makes them orange could possibly make skin orange. That may not be true. That may just be something people used to say to, like, make you not want to be gluttoning up all the carrots. I don't know. I feel like eating carrots is, you know, a good thing. And I'm so excessive about everything. Like, when I find something I love, I'm obsessed with it. Like, right now, my thing is, it's not terrible. It probably could be better because, I love, thank you so much for the stars. I don't know who, I can't, the name has scrolled on up. I sure appreciate them, guys. I don't know what I was saying. Something about carrots. Anyhow, my thing right now is the little, hold on 1 second. Danette, thank you so much for the stars. Y'all are so sweet. Are we celebrating? because I'm not soundless today. How embarrassing, y'all. I mean, I really wasn't that embarrassed, but I was a little bit. But I couldn't see see the comments telling me that y'all couldn't hear me. Hey, Anita. So glad you're up. Yes, I had to bring Stella to town. My ex-mother-in-law takes her to her visitations with her biological mom. And so I brought her to town, and Locke went with a friend of his to play. And so I thought, I'm going to go live while I have a few minutes. I'm going to hang out with my friends. Happy Saturday, Judy. But we're working on a bunny. This one's called the Crouching Bunny. One side of it has the mouth, the nose, the whiskers. Totally use that, but I just kind of wanted the silhouette of a bunny, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I just went with, I painted the back side of it. So I'm not gonna worry with the eyes and the nose and all that jazz. I'm just going to get him dry because I'm also going to be using the Stay Wild transfer, but I'm not using the writing. I'm just going to use some of the flowers. And I had thought that I would put them like at the bottom, kind of close to his feet across. Look, I'm just still trying with the transfer on top. Oh, wait, butterscotch. I love butterscotch, but so I've been making the ranch dip with the sour cream, and I add a little bit of mayo to mine. I don't know why. I think it's better. But y'all be sure and share. There's no word. I just put a link in on the live, so it should be showing up for y'all. But we have got tons and tons and tons of new spring cutouts on the site. Let this cool for a bit now that it's dry, but I painted the bunny white, and I know that I don't say this right, but I say it like I say it because I'm just country. Oh goodness, I'm just country and I don't know how to say stuff right sometimes. Gonna add a little surface wax. Sorry, I know everything's backwards, but apparently I can't be backwards. Yes, they are so excited about going on the cruise. Yes, and I'm so excited for them. Y'all know my mom works so hard and coming up with ideas, and she deserves a cruise and so much more. Thank you for sprinkling, but I'm going to be picking a winner, maybe two. Who knows? I might get crazy. Anyhow, the surface wax just helps keep the paint, or in this case, the paste down. Hey, Mary. I'm so good. So good. Yes. No word today, so y'all don't have to put in a word. And I have not made a good decision on my bow. I don't know. And I'm afraid I'm not going to like it once I get it on. But we're going to see, because that's one thing I do. If I don't like it, you add mayo to the dip. Okay, so I'm doing that. And have y'all bought that they grow like home baby cucumbers, but they're in a little bag at Walmart. It's like, I don't know, maybe 6 or 8 of them. They are so good. The skin is so tender. They're just delicious. They're delicious little cucumbers. So I've been doing that, and then my ranch dip, and they're probably about maybe 6 inches long. But I mean, I could eat the whole bag of them, but I don't, because I try not to be a glutton. Again, I'm using the transfer Stay Wild, but I'm just gonna use the flower part, hopefully. Sometimes I get a little wild with my paste. I'm also going to fuzz this because they are very sticky. And because this is a painted surface, should I put it like, I think let's see here. Actually, I'm thinking now that I'm looking at it, I'm going to kind of do it across the middle of the bunny's body. And like I said, I'm just going to be using the flower portion. So I'm just going to be using the peony on the flowers. And I'm going to be tearing up a wreath. Not really tearing it up. I'm just going to take off one bunny and replace it with the crouching bunny. I love this pink. Oh, this would actually be pretty in Stella's room. Like I said, I'm just using the flowers, so I'm trying not to get too crazy up here close to the writing. Although I do love the saying. I might do something for Stella's room. I don't know what, but I might do like a little chalkboard or something with this, because this would be beautiful in a little girl's room. I am very frugal, guys. Was it last weekend that we went to see Lawson's girlfriend Kate? I think it was. Oh, so pretty. Oh, I love it. Let me get this over here so I can clean that up in a bit and hopefully not stick it together. Look how pretty that came out. And I might go around. Y'all know I love Distress Oxide. Or Distress. They don't call it, it used to be called Distress Oxide. I'm not sure why they quit doing that, but they did. Hey, Denise. Hey, Maureen. I'm so glad you caught me live. Right now, I'm just working on the crouching bunny, and I've painted the back side of it because this side has got like etching for whiskers and stuff. Totally fun side, but I went with, because I just want the image of, I just want the silhouette of the bunny. They're doing great, Valinda. Thank you. Thank you, Anita. I'm glad y'all can hear me on my page today. How embarrassing. Yesterday I was just on here jabbering and talking and had no idea y'all couldn't hear me. I'm going to sand the edges with the handy dandy little sander. Just because I say distressing gives personality. I feel kind of distressed, and I feel like I have lots of personality. Oh, yes, I was muted. I guess I didn't push my phone to mute, but something happened, and I was muted, and I had my phones turned around, so I had no idea that y'all couldn't hear me. Maybe somebody could do... Y'all ever, sometimes I get caught up watching animals, voiceovers that people do on animals, and I can let myself get way too caught up in that, but maybe somebody could do a voiceover for me yesterday. I'm just trying to find the joy in it because it was crazy. It was crazy. And then this Distress ink is my favorite. It's ground espresso, and I'm just gonna kind of go around the edges. I did distress my sweet bunny, but I'm just gonna go around the edges and make that distressing a little more pronounced, and then just kind of scrub it over the body because I love distressing stuff. I will be giving away something, I don't know what, and I don't know how many, but let me show y'all. I think Mom did this stretched bunny, and it did have a bow on it, but I already cut that off. I'm just going to be replacing, I love being frugal, y'all, and reusing stuff, and this is just a lamb's ear and probably eucalyptus. and it's probably been hanging on my door and Mom's door, but I just removed this bunny. And guys, we can just pull off, because we just hot glue to the back some twine. So I like being able to remove things. And I think I'm going to put the bunny kind of off to the side like so. I just love lamb's ear. So I think I'm going to put a little twine up at the top. And I think I'm just going to use, I just found this ribbon. No rhyme, no reason for why I chose that. I just grabbed it. But so anyhow, this stretch bunny could be used for something else now. Or we can keep it and tie it back on a wreath again. I love that wreath too, Vicki. And it's just, it's like lamb's ear and eucalyptus. But I'm going to cut off a few pieces of this thin twine to put on the back of my bunny. And I might need more. You know, sometimes you just have to, when you're crafting, you just have to do stuff, try stuff. All right, let's see here. I've already, and look at me, y'all. I'm so prepared today. I got glue out. I got too much stuff in my way. But I'm going to put a bit kind of here in the center. And y'all, like I said, might have to work on this a little bit more. And then I'm just going to also put a little bit of that ribbon that just helps keep it secure, the twine secure on here. And then I'm also going to put a bit up here around the top of his ears. And like I said, I did use the back of this cutout. Technically, I guess it's the back. Most of our cutouts, you can use the front and the back. Let's see here. Oh, Cheryl, I don't know. That wreath is old, but if I had to guess, it's probably Hobby Lobby. Thank you. I love the little bunny. It turned out so cute with the flowers. Do y'all ever do that? Use pieces of a transfer to make, to customize? I love customizing stuff. It's one of a kind, y'all. What did I do with the wreath? Here it is. Okay. And like I said, I think I want him or her kind of down at the bottom. So now that I've got my twine glued on, I'm just going to tie it around my wreath in a knot. And it just kind of disappears in with the greenery. And then I'm going to do the twine like you don't see it. And then I'm going to do the same thing before I get it tied in a knot. Let me kind of make sure. Oh, yep. Perfect. And then I'm just going to tie the piece of twine that I glued onto the ears. Just going to tie that as well. And then when you're ready to use this wreath for something else, you just cut the twine off and boom. Walmart. Oh, great. Vicki, I'm so glad you know where it came from. It is my favorite because I love the soft color of eucalyptus and lamb's ear, and they kind of look fuzzy. I just love a lot of texture and stuff. But there you go. And look, y'all, you can even get crazy, and these things are just, I don't know what they are, like baby's breath. But if you wanted to even stick those in, I just like playing with stuff. And these are just bundles of them. And I'm not even going to glue them in because, like I said, I love being able to use stuff for multiple projects because I have to be frugal. I'm a single mom of 4 kids. Those kids, they have expensive taste. And so I try to figure out ways to reuse and revamp lots of stuff. And it's fun. It's kind of like a treasure hunt. But look, so you can add some flowers. And I'm just sticking the bunches in there because, I mean, nobody's going to see them. You can't see the stems and stuff in the greenery. And I'll have to work on getting those placed in the right spots. But I'm not going to glue them on because I want to be able, like I said, to repurpose. Reuse, repurpose. Let's see here. I'm thinking, I don't know. I do like the pink in the baby's breath, the little flower bundles that I put on. They have like a slightly light pink hue. So I think I'm just going to, let me move my wreath out of the way for a quick second. I might have needed it. And I know that y'all probably already know how to make these bows, but I'm going to show you again because they're super simple. Just cut me a little piece of twine off, and you do like the awareness, and then you just fold the loops down, and then you have yourself a beautiful bow. Beautiful. I'm going to tie this quickly with the twine. And then I might just, look, I might not get crazy. I was going to do like a layered bow, but I might not do that because this pink is just large and in charge. So I might just do this. Thank you. We will. We're going to have a great, it's going to be a great day because I think that it's supposed to be like in the 70s here today. Then you just fluff up your butt. Whoop. Pulled that. Did not mean to pull it. Let's see here. I'm just fluffing. And trying to get my loops relatively close to the same size. What are y'all's plans for the day? Is it beautiful where you're at? Oh, I was gonna tell y'all, I saw where the and like I said, don't probably know how to say this correctly, but the bonobo monkeys, that exhibit at our zoo is closed. Because I think one of them hit some glass and it's like broken. I mean, like they didn't like escape or anything, but they busted it. Beautiful in Georgia, so happy. I might do that. Listen, guys, I love to see your projects that y'all make. So send me pictures. And if y'all do one like this, send me a picture of it. I can't get my loops. There we go. There we go. And then I think because this ribbon actually, I'm just going to cover up my twine with this pink. It actually almost matches exactly. So I'm just going to cover that. But I was going to go in with kind of a natural colored second bow, but I don't think now I am because I really like just the simplicity of the pink. And I couldn't find anything that I really wanted to use with it. Let's see here. We're going to put that kind of at the top or kind of over to, I think we might do over to the side-ish. It's hard working on something from behind it. Sunny and around 70. How wonderful. I love love, love outside weather. And honestly, I mean, you don't even have to have the flowers. We can remove those because I kind of don't know that it really needs it. I might could add some flowers into the center of the bow. But I'm really digging the simplicity of this. What do y'all think? I just kind of like it like that. Let me know what you think. I love giving ideas, and y'all, I love for y'all to give me ideas. Like with our last box, some of y'all with your red doors, that just took it up a whole nother level. Uh-oh. Get that tail behind the bunny. Let me know what you think. I hope you love it. Thanks so much for joining me. Like I said, I love trying to repurpose things. And I hope to give y'all some ideas and things of different... Sorry. Got myself choked. Hey, Teresa. Thank you. I'm so glad y'all love it. I am really happy with the way it turned out. And I love this simple, big pink bow. And the bunny, I used part of the Stay Wild transfer. Goodness. Let me get a little sip of my drink. But, let's see here. You like the flowers? Hey, I might add them back in. Mid-60s. That's not bad. That's not bad. Well, guys, I hope you love this. Thank you so much for spending your morning with me. And I'm so glad that I'm not silent today. That was a little embarrassing. Thanks so much, Danette, for the stars. And guys, I'm going to be picking a winner, maybe two. You never know. Who knows what this crazy girl will do. But y'all have a great rest of the day and get creative and send me pictures of your creations. I love seeing what you're working on. All right, guys. I'll see y'all later. Bye.